The areas where most injuries occur for gymnasts are in the hands, wrists, back and knees, ankles, and feet. But for junior Leslie Mak, it wasn't any of those body parts that ended her vault career before she even had a chance to compete for Oregon State.
Before I came to Oregon State, I had some issues with injuring my elbow. I was told to never do a Yurchenko again, and obviously that kind of limits my abilities to do a good competing vault. I think hearing that you're injured for a gymnast is probably the worst news you could ever get. Something that stops you from working and achieving your dreams. I mean, I've been doing gymnastics since I was 5, so to hear all of a sudden you need to stop because this one little injury was not acceptable for me.
When we saw her compete, we knew that the injury that she had sustained wasn't preventing her from training and getting back into normal gymnastics, and she was doing really well, at least on 3 events. We knew the vault was the one event that was probably not going to make our lineup.
During spring workouts before the 2011 season, Leslie was given the chance to overcome her injury and maybe even some fears.
During spring training, one of the things I tested was, speed down the vault runway. And Mandy Rodriguez was one of our best vaulters, and she's usually one of the fastest too. And then Leslie went after her, and I'm like looking at the stopwatch going, she was the exact same speed, so we do it again and again, and it was the same time. Then I started thinking about it, and I knew that Leslie was also a pretty strong tumbler. She had power. I'm like going, usually those 2 things will equal a good vaulter too. And so we approached her on, what do you think? Do you want to retry the Yurchenko vault? She was like, yeah, I'll try it, So we just slowly started doing the progressions on learning that vault, and I could see right away that she had a pretty good knack for it.
And her first time down the runway at number 12 LSU, Leslie nailed her Yurchenko layout with a full twist to earn her first individual title of the season with a score of 9.875.
I was pleasantly surprised, and at least I thought, I'd seen her do it in practice, so I knew she could do it, but in a competition, you never know how people will perform.
After sticking my first vault and doing all around for the first time, I was shocked. I didn't know I could do it myself. And I remember Michael's reaction when I got my vault. I was just really happy. It comes down to being able to do as much as I can for the team, and if that's doing 4 events, then great, I'm happy to do it.